think I feel comfortable in jujitsu being beaten up regularly because there's like a my brother's beat me up my whole life, as a child, and even as an adult, he became an MMA fighter and still will ruin Christmas by getting drunk and embarrassing me in front of the whole family. So I think I feel comfortable in headlocks. There's something about being smothered by a stronger man that makes me feel at home. Is that weird? Probably, but that's where we're at. I get tapped out all the time by beginners, people who have less experience than me. And a lot of times I feel like I'm not improving because I sit there and I compare myself to these other students, right? I'm like, oh, that's a no stripe white belt and they're beating me, that person's smaller than me and they're beating me, or that person's older than me. That's the wrong way to look at jiu-jitsu, and it's the wrong way to look at everything in life. And it's a problem that I have across the board. I have the same issue in comedy. I sit there and I look at other comedians who have been doing it just as long as me, and I'm like, why aren't I as good as them? So I think about jiu-jitsu, and the first few weeks, months that I was doing it, I was puking like nonstop. I was talking to my girlfriend and I was like, I just don't feel like I'm improving. She said, have you puked recently? And I said, no, I haven't puked in a year. And she's like, then you've improved. She's like, you are not throwing up anymore. Like, that is an improvement. It might be a weird one. I look at it like I'm failing because I'm not seeing the progress that I'd like to see at this point. My expectation isn't matching up with my reality. I framed it originally like, oh, I'm failing at this. But the truth is that unless I quit, I'm not failing. Failure is stopping something. It's irrelevant that a 15-year-old chokes me out so hard that it damages my trachea.